back to Teachable Moments with April. This will be part 4 of dealing with stress. We're going to be looking more so at coping with stress and following simple exercises to make sure that the stress and anxiety in your life can be minimized. Stress is just a part of living, and there's no way of actually avoiding it, but you can minimize it by knowing how to deal with it as it comes. Now, some of this is going to be a review of part 1 through 3, and some of it's going to be some new information or a new spin on that information. Okay, so the first thing we're going to look at is the anti-stress breathing. Scientists have discovered that correct breathing helps combat stress. When we are stressed, we tend to breathe in short gasps, which exacerbates the problem. Next time you're stressed, try to consciously bring your breathing under control and notice how much calmer you feel. The breathing exercises, that they say is in another card, it has to do in regards to yoga. I think the next portion they're going to describe, okay? Breathe out every bit of air that you can. Then slowly breathe in through your nose. Breathe in from low down in your abdomen and feel your tummy expand. And lastly, breathe out through your mouth as slowly as you can. Alright, so we're going to review something that we talked about before, which is the 10-minute soother. Often when we are stressed, we neglect ourselves and forget to take time out to relax. One simple and effective way to help you cope with the stress in your life is to make a practice to give yourself a 10-minute soother, at least twice a day. Okay, it's easy. All you have to do is nothing for 10 whole minutes. And for some of us, it may seem like a lot because our lives are very, very busy. But the 10 minutes that you dedicate to this twice a day is really going to reap the rewards beyond measure. All right, so sit somewhere comfortable, close your eyes, and clear your mind. Try visualizing a serene image and feel yourself relax. Now, when we talked about something like this similar before in this series, I said that I automatically, without realizing, I would think of something pleasant, a pleasant memory. That was my way of visualizing, okay? And think about where you were, who you were with, and every little detail, and that usually will help you to relax. Think of something happy, a time, a place, and a person. Thirdly, positive relaxation. There are a number of specialized methods you can use to help you relax. Some people choose yoga, some people choose guided meditation, and some self-hypnosis. I've never tried self-hypnosis. Find out about local classes and organizations near you for more information, or borrow a self-hypnosis tape from your local library. Okay, on here it says join a local yoga course, try to practice meditation every day, invest in a self-hypnosis tape or borrow one from your local library. Number 4, chart your day. When you have too much to do, you feel more stressed than ever and may well make mistakes that will lead to tasks taking even longer. But you can learn to manage your time more effectively by looking at how long you're spending on different tasks. Write a list of everything you hope to achieve in the day, hour by hour, and compare this with what you actually achieved to see if your goals are realistic. 1, write a to-do list for each day. Now, this is something that I do more so at work because I have a bad memory. And I do check off what I did. So yeah, I guess I do that. Okay. Compare this with what you actually achieve along with the time it took to do each task. So that's something I don't do, and maybe I need to start to do it. Identify which tasks are taking you the longest and allow yourself more time for these. So that gets more into obviously time management. Number 5, balance your life. Stress comes from a lack of balance. So if you work with people, make sure that your evenings and weekends include quiet time for reading or listening to music, and I guess anything else that you that relaxes you or brings you joy within reason. That's positive. Got to put that out there. Okay. If you work alone or are out of work, ensure that your leisure time includes contact with others. If you stay in the house a lot, get out at weekends and breathe in some fresh air. Make sure you get out of the house or office for some fresh air. They just said that, didn't they? If you work with lots of people, make sure you have some time alone at home and achieve balance. Everything requires balance. When things are not equal or close to it, that's when you're going to have trouble. Okay, number 6, and this is something that we just recently talked about. Learn how to say no. Stressed people often have difficulty saying no. When the boss asks you to do overtime even though you don't want to, you hear yourself say yes anyway. Okay, be more assertive. Practice saying no, sorry I can't work late tonight. If you always accommodate other people and don't put yourself first, you will always be stressed. And we just talked about what stress does to the body, okay, over short term as well as long term. Okay, put yourself first, try not to do too many things, and don't be afraid to say no. And if you're busy when somebody phones, call them back later. Alright, number 7, enjoy some exercise. Exercise is a great stress buster. When you exercise, your brain releases natural chemicals called endorphins. These combat the effects of stress, helping you to relax. Experts say you should try to exercise for half an hour at least 3 times a week. This can be anything from going to the gym to taking a brisk walk through local streets every day. So you have cycling, why not cycle to work? Swimming, a good way to relax, enjoy a brisk walk. So I've already talked about how I feel about walking. This is my go-to, is walking. Okay, take up a dance class such as salsa or ballroom, or what I tell you is just put on your favorite music and go for it. Okay, this is number 8, and I really want you guys to really listen to this one. Realistic goals. Stressed people often feel trapped. That's very true. Trapped in a job they hate, okay, trapped in a bad relationship, and so on and so on. But everyone can change their life, little by little. All you have to do is set yourself some SMART, okay, it's an acronym of goals. For example, if you are overweight, don't set a goal to lose all the weight, but decide to lose just 5 pounds in 6 weeks. Pacing yourself makes sense, because if you make it too unrealistic and too high and you may fail, it's going to frustrate you, it's going to be disheartening, and it's going to be destructive. You're going to eat more and you're going to gain more weight if this is what your issue is. Okay, we've all been there. This is a SMART goal. And when you achieve that goal, everything has to be achievable, because that breeds success and you want to succeed. You'll feel good about yourself and can set another goal. Pace yourself, balance. It goes back to the other things. Everything is connected, everything is related. And so chip away at your problems bit by bit, setting yourself goals. Everything cannot be tackled all at once, okay? One step. If you take one step, God will give you 2. Okay, let's go. So SMART, the acronym. S stands for specific. M stands for measurable. A stands for achievable. R stands for realistic. And T stands for true to yourself. So I hope that this series, any portion of it, has helped anyone. It has actually helped me. It reminds me of things that maybe I already knew, but kind of lost sight of. And there are things that I learned as I did this series for stress, that I can incorporate in my day-to-day life. So I hope that everyone is well. Stay safe, stay as stress-free as possible, and be well.